Hello, my name is Brittany Anderson. A man can be a father, but it takes a certain someone special to be a dad. Dads play a huge emotional role in a child's life, are your financial caregiver, and ultimately your hero. I love my dad with all my heart, and I know I wouldn't be the woman I am today without him. The man that gives you life, in all cases, isn't your dad. He's your father. The two are totally different. Your father shares the same DNA as you, but to be a dad, your role and responsibility in being in your child's life changes. Although some people aren't fortunate enough to have a dad in their lives or a father figure, for most, the first man that you love is your dad. As a female, my dad showed me how to love a man, and most importantly, how a man should love me and treat me like the princess he sees me as. I remember when I was in 7th grade, my dad made me and my older sister dress up. He took us on a date. He opened the doors for us, and he showed us how a man should treat us and what we should expect from our dates in the future. Many people have different ways of showing love and affection. For a dad and son relationship, showing your son that comfort at an early age is essential. Amanda Lynn Gessie, author who wrote The Importance of a Father in the Home, said, "Boys who do not receive a lot of emotional support tend to be very controlling and lack trust in their relationships." Studies also show that without a father's love for their daughters influence their relationships. Jennifer Marie Della Russo of ProQuest Dissertations and Thesis did a survey on this and discovered that women with emotionally absent fathers reported that they began dating and engaging in sexual activity at an early age rather than women that had their father in their life. With love brings about care. Dads are caregivers. Financial support is a key component in a child's upbringing. Even though we're in the 21st century, years ago, the man of the house was the sole caregiver financially. Some fathers still are. But here in the 21st century, a lot of women work now, which is different. Some fathers completely abandon their children, leaving their mother to care for the kids. Other fathers have been forced by the government to take care of their children financially. These men are not dads, they're fathers. Being a male caregiver doesn't mean just throwing your money at the child and your deed is done. A dad shows the kid value of $1, encourages the child to take risks in life and do the best and be the best you can while supporting them with every decision they make, right or wrong. I was reading a chapter in A Father's Guide to Support by the Colorado Department of Human Services Division of Child Support Enforcement. I wanted to understand for both parents, especially the father, how they play an important financial role in child's upbringing. I learned that a critical component of your relationship with your children is financial support. The money that both parents provide their children is nonetheless a significant part of parents' responsibility to their children. They also said, besides providing for life's basic needs like food, clothing, and shelter, the money brings and expands horizons for your children for extracurricular activities like sports, piano lessons, and all that stuff. Being a caregiver and loving your child makes your dad a hero. Great dads are heroes. Although my dad self-proclaimed himself as a hero, no matter what the problem I put myself in, I always agree with that statement. He was my hero. He is my hero. When I looked up the definition of a hero, I gathered that it is a person, typically a man, who is admired or idealized for courage, outstanding achievements, or noble qualities. I admire great dads. I consider President Barack Obama a great dad, and even though I don't know every detail into their personal life, I know that he would walk on water for his girls, and just seeing the love for his wife that he has, very beautiful to me. Most men change at the moment when they see their babies come out at birth. They then see themselves as protectors. To me, the little things are what makes my father a dad. I never realized how saying I love you affected me. One day I was on the phone with my dad. After we got off the phone, he always says, I love you, at the end of the conversation. One day he didn't say that. He just said, I'll talk to you later. That really, it impacted me, and it kind of hurt my feelings because I was so used to that, and I took it for granted, and it's such. My dad, I don't know, it's just amazing. Casey wrote an article called Dads Are Heroes, and he talks of dad's superpowers, and one of the superpowers was in the words that dads speak. Children have so many questions in their lives, and dads might not know all of them, and neither do the moms. So you have to improvise a little bit. Casey exclaims that we definitely shape the future by suggesting things and planting ideas in our children's minds that will actually come true. That's the power of a father's words. Seeing that any man can make it happen and become a father, and showing how to become a dad, you should take those additional steps. Knowing that being your child's biological father means nothing, but the role that you play as your dad means everything, is vital.